everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm back with some Popeyes. I have ghost pepper and this one is, I think it's ghost pepper based, but it's covered with sweet and spicy sauce. So I've tried this with tong before and I really did enjoy the ghost pepper and the sweet and spicy sauce. So I decided to film mukbang with it. I have Cajun fries, coleslaw, and then they gave me buttermilk ranch. I didn't know it came with it. Last time it didn't. And I got some mashed potatoes. Yum, yum, yum. And I have some Coke. Get my utensil out. So since this is a very crunchy meal, I thought I would take this opportunity to film a real sound mukbang. So when I start talking, I'll decrease the volume, but it's like a mini ASMR, I guess. So I feel like real sounds are more like it's easier to listen to because ASMRs can be pretty intense. I already had some in the car. It's still very good. Last time I got the sauce on the side. This time, it looks like the sauce really isn't covered that well, but that's alright. Yeah, the sauce is good. It's like in between the Korean spicy, the red sauce, and Asian chili sauce. It's really plain. So I actually wanted to try the ghost pepper during my pregnancy because that's when it came out, I think. But I was afraid that it would be too spicy because it's ghost pepper, right? But when I tried it, I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. And honestly, compared to last time, it's really not that bad. I think ghost pepper went away for a little bit, and I believe it came back again, and I'm really glad it did, because I'd rather have this over their like 8-piece meal or 12-piece meal. I think these are a little more. I definitely prefer this over the original spicy or just like original. Today was a very tiring day for me for no reason. You know, one of those days you were just hanging out, but you're just exhausted. I had a hell of a morning, just loading up everything, loading up everybody. But ending the night with some Popeyes. I do have to go back to my parents' house. Let's sleep there. And guess what? Tong and I are celebrating our 10th year. 10th year of entire relationship, not marriage. And it feels crazy to say that. 10th year. Going strong, I think. But we decided to... Tong and I were like planning on like taking a weekend off. Like, because Tong works on weekends. So he was planning on taking a weekend off. We were gonna do it like closer to like or like exactly on our anniversary weekend, but instead our friends were doing like a small like a golf tournament this weekend, so we're like, okay, let's just like I would love to have one-on-one time with you, which we will, but at the same time I do want a break from Aiden, Ame, just the whole, you know, I just one night. Like, I love them, but I just want one night off where I get to just drink, hang out with my friends, Tong's friends, and just golf and like do karaoke, whatever. So we decided to pick this weekend. We're gonna go play golf. We're gonna hang out with our friends, eat lots of food, bad food, and sing our hearts out. And the next day we're gonna go pick up the babies. So that's the plan. Tong and I we were very, very looking forward to this. And because we don't get this as often, we don't have the freedom to do this, like we don't have the freedom to pick any weekend to do this. I think that's why we're a lot more excited. I'm sure whoever's gonna show up tomorrow, it's probably like every other weekend for them. But for me and Tong, no. After golf, we gotta go eat. We gotta drink more. We go to karaoke. But at the same time, I do want to come back home, just drink more with Tong, and just watch a movie and just pass out. Ideally, that is what I want. But, you know the saying, the night is young? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have the energy and all that. Well, I was thinking, okay, I sleep at latest 3 a.m. Wake up at 8. That's still good 5 hours of sleep. Wake up and go pick up Aiden and Ame. That's 5 hours of uninterrupted sleep. I'm like, hell yeah. I could still do that. But there's no way we're gonna stay up until 3. Maybe 1 o'clock. You know, in the beginning, I felt like this kind of night was necessary for me every week. Like, I was looking forward to this like alone time, just away from taking care of Aiden. So I would look forward to it, like dropping him off at my parents and all that. The longer I spend time with him, raising him, I feel like I don't really need that time as much anymore. If it was weekly, now it's like monthly. Because he's just so, I just love raising him. He's just so cute. I love the sauce. Okay. I think it tastes more like the red, like a chili, sweet chili, instead of the Korean red one. The more I eat it. You guys want to know the truth about my camping experience that I recently went? It was a first completely solo camping, and the truth is, I definitely didn't need that. I mainly did that because I really missed camping. So I thought I would take the opportunity, like Tong was okay with it, so I thought I would take the opportunity just to have my private time, like my alone time, and then camp at the same time. So like kind of like knocking off like 2 things, right? 3 things, because I get to film that, right? Literally, as soon as I get to the site, not even the site, as soon as I get to the entrance of the campsite, I'm like, I want to go home. I miss Aiden and Ames so much. And I get there, bring my backpack. I set up everything. Wasn't much. I set it up pretty quick. And I'm like, okay, now what do I do? When I was in the campfire, it was nice. Because I love just watching the campfire and just fire burning and the sound and all that. So that part was nice. But after that, I'm just like, should I just go home? Should I just like pack up my stuff and just go home? Because I still have a few hours until the gates closed. But I even texted Tong, like, Tong, I think I want to go home. I miss you guys. And what made it worse was that Tong was telling me how much he missed me too. So I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, okay, I guess I didn't need this time as much as I thought, because I'd rather be with my family. But I was already there. I already like committed to this. So let me just go through the night. That's why I did. So it was like kind of more of a challenge to myself. Like, okay, I started this, so let me finish it kind of thing. So after that, I'm just like, yeah, I don't really need it. Okay, cross. That's off my list. The reason why I am uploading 1 mukbang a week right now It's because it's hard to find the time to do that. I mean, like eventually when if Aiden is able to sleep through the night, where it doesn't matter what time I go to bed because I'll get good 6 hours of sleep. If it gets to the point, obviously I'll have more time. Like I'll film as soon as I put Aiden to bed. But right now it's like Aiden goes to sleep. I have few hours until Aiden wakes up, so either I stay up that few hours or I go to bed right away and just wake up when he wakes up again. So it's like all over the place. It's so hard to find the time to film mukbang. So like only time that I get to do it is like okay, either when Tong's off, he takes care of Aiden. But usually we like to do family time instead of me just like sitting here and filming. Other time is when I get to drop him off at my parents and like I come back here. It's a lot. It's a hassle because like the to get to my parents and to come back here is just horrible traffic. I hate it. So but then I have to do it because it's the only time that I have to do all this. But eventually when he goes to like when do kids go to preschool? Do I have long like I feel like I have a long way to go. And I've talked about like the whole daycare thing in a different video and like I saw a lot of comments and yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards like no daycare for now because it's not like I have this full-time job where I have to go to like into the office and all that. I don't have that. Like I am home. I get to have this flexible, amazing hours, and be home and be with the babies. So I'm like, why would I? Just because like I mean I guess I think it's completely okay to be selfish if with something like this, but for me it's just like I want to at least try like to take care of the baby until he's like ready to go to preschool. I know that a lot of people, well, like one of my friends told me that the reason why they like daycare is like because they learn structure, which sounds great, but I feel like that's also something that I could do at home. Maybe I wouldn't do it as well, but he can go to preschool. But yeah. So I'm just looking forward to the day where I have actual routine and schedule where I know that certain hours of the day I know for sure I am able to sit down, prepare my food, actually cook more than just buying like fast food, right? I'm just looking forward to that day, because I do really miss filming like actually like a full ASMR videos. I really miss doing that too, and yeah, it's crazy that I don't have the time because like it's weird because babies are just so spontaneous. You think that you figured them out, right? But no. Yeah, I feel like there's really no exact answer to raising your baby because every baby is so different and every day is different. So that's why I think that's one of the reasons why it makes it so hard because like you don't have this like a book where like okay like day 27 your baby to do this blah 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 blah. The reason why it makes it so hard at the same time kind of fun because every day is so different. You get to see them grow. By the way, I think Aiden is ready to flip, which is crazy because like okay, so my doctor from the last visit, my pediatrician was like, okay, next time I see you in 4 months, I want to see his like head shape like back to normal because one side is flat, and I want to see him flip. So I was like, wait, it feels a little early, but I didn't say anything because I thought, okay, he's a doctor, right? So I talked to my friends about it, and they're like, what? That's so early. One, like a lot of babies start to flip a little later than after no, later than 4 months. Two, every baby is so different. So for your doctor to ask you to accomplish that by the next visit, it's kind of like weird, right? So I was like, yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought it was so early. Like his neck is definitely getting strong. His back is getting strong, but flip, I don't know. I haven't seen any signs where he wanted to just flip over. But yesterday, I see him laying down. He was just doing like this. He was trying like lifting his stomach. I'm like, what are you doing? And I like gave him a little push, and like he was like okay with it because I thought, okay, if he's like, because like I thought he would be crying or like look uncomfortable, but like he was like okay that I pushed him like over. So I thought it was kind of like a fluke, or like I didn't think that it was like an actual like thing. Maybe it was a coincidence, but today he did it again. So I'm like, okay, maybe he is ready to flip. I recently went to a baby shower and somebody asked me, so you know how everybody thinks that your baby's a genius? Like what about you? What do you think? Like do you think your baby's a genius? And I'm just like, well, I didn't think that I did until that guy asked me the question. I'm just like, well, he did start like babbling really earlier than like what I've been told. I mean, I've said this so many times on my vlogging channel that every morning he is so talkative. It's cute, but he's very loud, and I'm still like half asleep, like 80% asleep. And for me to hear that every morning, it's just like, okay, it was so cute at first, but later it's just like, oh man, I still asleep. I think he's a very, very, very fast learner. So I'm like, I don't think he's a genius or anything, but I sometimes do think that he's a little bit more advanced for his age, but I don't know. But just every mom, like, they think your baby is the best. Of course you should, but we'll see. Like, I am like pretty proud that Aiden is like pretty high up in the percentile for his age, like in his age. But at the same time, I'm a little worried that because I gave him full formula, that he grew a lot more than he should have been, or he would have if I breastfed. So, because I heard that if like the baby grows too fast, like, and their muscles are not catching up, then they'll like walk a little later or like talk a little later or something like that. So I really don't want that to be the case for Aiden. So he doesn't have a flat back, but he has a flat left side, and because it's flat, he's definitely more comfortable like looking over to that side. I've tried, well, I try to do a lot of tummy time. I bought this pillow where you kind of like fit him in between the pillows, and like he's like on the side that you want him to be. I have that pillow. He can't stay there longer than like maybe 5-10 minutes, where I feel like that's not gonna do anything to actually reshape his head. So if there's any trick that you guys have done that it's not like too known, let me know what you guys did to make your baby's head round, because I really, really, really want to avoid the helmet. But if that's the case, I will do it, because I like, it's not resent, but Tong has a flat head, flat back, and he really does not like it. He doesn't resent his mom or anything, but he really, really dislikes his flat head, and he's like, I really don't want Aiden to have it, because it's one of the I think it's one of the like small complex that Tong had growing up. So yeah, so if it's needed, we are gonna go with the helmet, but we'll see. But yeah, I cannot believe Tong and our relationship is 10 years old, and after 10 years we have been gifted with a baby boy. Oh my gosh, so Ahmed's been with us for 9 years of our relationship, which is so and for anybody to tell me that he's not my family, then like, no, I don't need to talk to you, because I don't care if he's a dog, different species, is like human, I don't care. He's been with me 9 years, and he witnessed so much, like my lows, my highs, and he's family. I mean, I love him so much. I miss it. So I went to the Shadow Aquarium the other day, and I saw belugas, and I got really sad because I'm like, I miss Ame. And those belugas were like smiling, and like at the same time they look so sad. I'm just like, man. But I am really, really stuffed. I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed my little mukbang today, and make sure to check out my vlogging channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.